Kundan Jewelry. Kundan Anklets. Kundan jewelry is the traditional form of Indian gemstone jewelry. This decorative piece of jewelry is ideal for weddings and special occasions. You can make it to the color of your choice, matching your outfit. Here today, I will show you how to make Kundan anklets. These kind of anklets go very well with saris and salwar suits. So let's get started. Objectives. At the end of the session, you will be able to identify the tools and materials needed to make a pair of Kundan anklets. Make a pair of Kundan anklets. Let's first familiarize with the tools that you would need to make a pair of Kundan anklets. The tools are pliers and wire cutter. Next, let's see the materials that you will require to make the Kundan anklets. The materials are gear wire, single diamonds, pearls, crystal beads, stopper beads, hook and loop, beading mat made of thick cotton material. Now let's see how to make the Kundan anklets. Step 1. Cut the gear wire. Cut the gear wire to the desired length with the help of wire cutter. Usually, 16 inches is the standard length of gear wire that you would normally take for making an anklet. Step 2. Knot the wire loosely. Knot the gear wire loosely on one end. We knot the gear wire loosely on one end instead of putting the stopper bead and the hook at this stage to help us change the design if necessary. This is done so that there is more flexibility in making the design. Step 3. Place the beading mat on the table. Place the beading mat on the working table. Step 4. Lay out the design on the beading mat. Lay out the desired design of the anklet on the beading mat. Step 5. Bead the single diamonds and pearls on the top layer. Bead the single diamonds spaced out with pearls on the top layer. When finished, loosely knot the other end of the gear wire. Step 6. Cut another gear wire and knot it loosely. Take and cut another gear wire and knot it loosely on one end. Step 7. Thread single diamonds with crystal beads on the lower layer. Thread the lower part of the single diamonds with crystal beads in between. When completed, loosely knot the other end of this gear wire. Step 8. Now attach the stopper bead and hook on both ends of both the gear wires. First, untie the loosely tied knot. Pass both the gear wires through one stopper bead, then through the hook, and then pass it back through the stopper bead. Pull it tight and press the stopper bead with pliers. Cut off the excess gear wires with a wire cutter. Repeat the same process with the loop on the other side as well. With that, we've come to the end of this session. Let's recall what we have learnt. We learned how to make a pair of Kundan anklets. Let's review its basic steps. Step 1. Cut the gear wire. Step 2. Knot the wire loosely. Step 3. Place the beading mat on the table. Step 4. Lay out the design on the beading mat. Step 5. Bead the single diamonds and pearls on the top layer. Step 6. Cut another gear wire and knot it loosely. Step 7. Thread single diamonds with crystal beads on the lower layer. Step 8. Now attach the stopper bead and hook on both ends of both the gear wires. You have now learned how to make a pair of Kundan anklets.